Yo. Welcome back to another episode of House of Sports Podcast. My name is Dwayne. I'm here with my guys Joey and Chubbs. Dio will be joining us a little bit later. In this episode, we'll be discussing the game of the year, as well as get into who is the actual MVP for the year. Jordan Love Masterclass was Dwayne and Joey, right? And the Steelers fucking losing to a sorry team. Alright, man, before we get started, a few housekeeping things. HD Sports Pod everywhere. YouTube House Divided Sports Pod. Fellas, y'all got anything y'all want to say to before we get started, man?
Great weekend, man. It's gonna be a great. Tonight's gonna top it off. Let's see if we can go for divisional. Everybody loses except for my team because we got a bye. Browns lost, Steelers lost. If the Bengals lose, man, that's icing on the cake.
You know damn well the Bengals gonna lose.
Hey, big signing, Steeler fans, man. You saw who y'all picked up.
Yeah. We're not talking about the Steelers yet, bro.
I love it. Hey, Breezy, I know you're happy. But great weekend of football. Very stress-free weekend of football. Yeah. John, I told you so.
All right, man. Joe, you got anything on say? People got to close my door.
Nah, man. Actually, hold on. Let me see some. Okay, it's not on the docket. I'm gonna just mention this. I remember last year when y'all say Dolphins fans are the most fair weather fans ever. Our stadium's always empty.
Heat fans.
We never have anybody in our stadium. You always talk about the Dolphins. Nobody go to the Dolphins game. Everybody leave the Dolphins game early. I'll be telling y'all.
I know what you're about to say.
Wait, I know what you're
about to say. Washington know better.
Wait, hold on. Did I interrupt you when you?
I know where you're going.
Did he interrupt you?
Did I? I did not. But I do want to say that I've been saying the Dolphins last year had 103% attendance at their games. But y'all said no. Y'all stadiums be looking empty. I said everybody be outside in the tailgate. It's Miami, right? And I ain't never seen. And y'all talk about in the cold. Y'all said we can't play in the cold. We came out to play.
It wasn't that cold this weekend. It was like 50.
That's crazy.
I'm being honest.
That's cold. That's cold.
It's actually pretty warm around this
cold
time.
For Miami, though. Miami,
but it didn't feel like it wasn't like windy.
Miami.
It didn't feel.
That's crazy. But anyways, it was a home game yesterday for Miami Dolphins.
I was out there in shorts.
It was a home game.
But
that's all I gotta say.
I hear what you're saying. You're talking about the picture. I saw the picture. But Washington has been having terrible attendance last couple of years. Terrible.
That's fine. I'm just saying it was.
They're always outmanned every week.
I'm just saying it was a home game. It was a home game for Miami Dolphins. That ain't feel like a away game. And guess what? We got 4 more home games left, and we got 5 games left in the season. So I'm happy, man. If they could show up in Washington, they could show up in Baltimore. So let's see what happens.
That's a way different team you talk about.
That's a
way different team you're talking about.
Let's see it.
Well, Joey, wait, Joey, you're on your high horse, so let's get you off of that. Let's talk about the 49ers versus Eagles game. So, Eagles score 49ers score 49. Was it 49 or 42?
42?
42-19 or something, right?
42-19, yeah, that's what I thought. 42.
Or did they score at the end of garbage time?
I think it was just 42-19. I don't know. It was a blowout.
It was a blowout. Yes. 42-19. And I just like when I'm right, man, because I'm going to gloat right now because I'm going to, in the 2 topics away, I'm going to get shitted on. So I'm going to take the gloating for right now and just say, man, it feels good to be right. It feels good to be on the right side of history. I told everyone on Friday that this was going to be a blowout, that this team said if they would have had their quarterback, we already know what would have happened. And unlike everybody else in here, I believed him. I believed Debo when he was telling me that if they had Brock Purdy, it would be a much different game. So, They came out and showed us that if they had a quarterback, what would have actually happened. And I expect the repeat to happen in the playoffs again. This is not the same Eagles team that we saw before. Even with adding Shaq Leonard, hey, he got cut for a reason. The 49ers are the best team in football. I wish DL was here because he said we was Brock Purdy, I wouldn't even give him. The MVP of the league is Christian McCaffrey. That is who I'll get into that later. But Christian McCaffrey, man. The way this team has completely changed since he's joined this team, it's kind of crazy. Then they've lost like 3 games since he's been on this team. I'm just, he's the do-it-all player. That defense. Philly, what was funny, man, when I was watching the game, they're like, oh, man, they're giving the Eagles a reason to rile up, get some momentum, because they got rid of the fucking bouncer. They thought that was going to turn the Eagles up, getting rid of the fat guy who protects the team. The fat Italian. That's what they thought would have drove, put a bumper. But actually, it turned the 49ers up because Greenlaw should have never got kicked out. Didn't deserve to get kicked out because the guy put his hands on him first. And then all he did was he didn't even touch him. He did the gun shooting shit. A lot of people ain't get that.
That's funny.
He did the gun shooting shit. That's what he did at him. Everyone's like, he threw a punch at him.
Greenlaw went like this to his face.
He did the gun shooting shit at him. Everybody's like, he swung on him.
That might be worth an injection.
Wait. That's a threat.
That's what I'm saying. That's a threat. That might be worth an injection.
I was loving it. That's like threw a punch. Like, he threw a punch. He said that nigga get the gat.
I would have swung on him though. Y'all like, hold on, bro. We're trying like that.
Yeah, bro. Because they don't flow with them, man. And they show like, yo, y'all can't be on the same floor as us. Y'all kept telling me, man, this is the best team in football. This is the best team. I'm like, bro, they're not the best team in football. They were the luckiest. They were the luckiest team in football. That's what they were.
In hindsight, it's easy to say that.
I was saying that before the site was high.
No, but in hindsight,
I was saying that before the site was high.
But
I had foresight. That's what I had.
You can say foresight. You can say all this stuff, but when you look at the teams and what they were doing, it was hard for you not to say the Eagles is the best team.
Not for me. It was easy for me to say the Eagles weren't the best team.
Yeah, but if we're still looking at it, the Eagles still the best team.
No, they're not the best team, Joey.
Yes, they are. They still are.
Let me put on the computer glasses for you.
They still are the best team in the NFL.
They're not the best team in the NFL.
From what I know, they still got the number 1 seed. Do they not?
They are the number 1 seed.
They still have the number 1 seed, right?
I don't care. That's like when the Steelers were 11-0. When the Steelers were 11-0, people still say we're the best team.
All right, then. So as of right now,
let me flip that script.
Right now, yeah. It was,
let me flip that script. Is Miami the best AFC team?
Yes, Miami's the best AFC team.
Oh my God, bro!
I don't think so,
bro. Don't say that.
Why we can't beat?
Because y'all ain't beat no team with a winning record.
Whatever. We still the best team. I mean, you can hang that on our heads, but you act like we got destroyed.
The Ravens and Dolphins.
You act like we got the same
record.
Hold up, Chubbs. Hold up. You act like the Dolphins got destroyed by the Eagles and the Chiefs. We lost to a division rivalry, right? Not even rivalry, division. Though they've been beating on us for years, but we lost to them by 20+ points. But the other teams that we played, the Eagles and the Chiefs, it was close games. Now we're looking at the team that beat us by 20+ points. They're beat up. They don't have any defense, right? So who are we afraid of? Right now we're looking at the Kansas City Chiefs. That game was in our grasp. We folded. Tua fumbled the last play. So again, I'm looking at, yes, the Ravens is a great team, but until the Ravens play the Dolphins, I'm gonna still say the Dolphins is my favorite team because we still have the number 1 offense. Our defense is playing better. So why can't we be the number 1 team in the AFC?
Because y'all ain't beat a team with a winning record yet.
It don't matter if we.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all can't. You guys are the Minnesota Vikings of last year. Y'all the Minnesota Vikings of last year.
So call us what you want. Right,
and we all knew the Vikings wasn't doing shit.
call us what you want, but when the Minnesota Vikings had the best record in the league, people were calling Minnesota Vikings.
Nobody was saying that. Don't lie. Don't lie.
I said when they had
No,
the
they didn't.
best
No, they
in the
didn't.
league,
No one said they were the best.
People were like, "This is the best."
No one said that, Joey. Don't lie.
In the NFC.
No one said that. The Eagles had the better record. Nobody said they were better than Eagles. No one said they were the Eagles. No one said they were better than the Eagles.
I'm not talking about last year, Wayne. Last year they did not have the best record. The Eagles had the best record last year.
When the Vikings had the best record?
I'm talking about when the Vikings was going 12-5, 12-5, 13 and whatever they were doing.
No one said they were the best, bro.
All right, well,
the Steelers were 11-0, and nobody said we were the best.
Because y'all still suck.
Oh my
God! I'm going to sit here and say yes. The Dolphins is the best team in the AFC until otherwise.
Man,
until we get the
the
throne.
Keep talking about the Eagles and why you were wrong. Keep talking about the Eagles and how you were wrong. And
why I was wrong? Yeah, look, I was wrong. I was right. I was wrong about that. But I can tell you one thing I was right about. I was still right about the 49ers because I said the 49ers are going to come out and they're going to do what they're going to do. The only thing that did it, I said they were going to come out, they were going to ball. They was going to take the lead, and they did take the lead. The only thing that didn't happen was Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts didn't happen. The Eagles didn't happen. They didn't ball out. But I also want y'all to remember, my pick going to the Super Bowl was the 49ers. I had them just losing this game, but beating them in the playoffs. Now, yeah, it didn't happen. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's fine. It's not going to kill me. But at the end of the day, we still looking at the best roster and the best roster. And they just added Shaq, whatever you could say. Yeah, he got cut for a reason, whatever you could say, that all that stuff. But they just added Shaq to that team. Come on, man. That team is crazy. That's a super team. That's a super team, crazy team. And the only way they can lose those games if they make mistakes. If they make mistakes. Because with a coach like Nick Sirianni and that defense, and then Jalen Hurts coming in
that defense is shredded.
That you could call it defense.
That shit is barbecue shredded.
Yeah, call it barbecue shredded. Call it whatever you want, man. But when we look at the Cowboys defense, we're talking about the Cowboys defense on Friday. We're talking about that's a great defense, right? But then, boom, get cooked when they play a high-powered offense, right? So most defenses that are really good get cooked. High-powered offense. We watched the Kansas City Chiefs. They just played Jordan Love. Cooked. How many top defenses we're seeing getting cooked, right? So the only top defense
that was the first time the Chiefs defense got cooked.
Stop. The only time I did not see and it's getting into December where people are starting to ache.
And they didn't really get cooked, bro. Like they got 23 points. What you mean?
Jordan Love threw 3 touchdowns and threw for 300 yards. What you talking about?
But at the end of the game, when they needed to get the stops, they got the stops.
Well, at the end of the game, when they needed to get the stops, they got the stops. Wayne, no, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Wayne, if they needed to get the stops, Jordan Love would have had 2 touchdowns, not 3.
Oh my God!
He would have had 2, not 3.
He ain't scored no points in the fourth quarter.
Wayne, if they would have got the stops that they needed to win the game, they would have won the game.
They ain't lose the game because of defense. Don't do that, Joey. Don't do that, bro.
Wait, then the man threw for over 300 yards.
And Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs' offense was ass.
Wait,
hold up. Let's talk about it. Stay on the game. Stay on the game.
Look at 80% completion. What are we talking about?
Stay on the game.
And we were just talking about how they was about to give up on Jordan Love. What are you saying? Who they throwing the ball to Christian Watson?
First of all, who said that? I never said give up on Jordan Love.
I said they were going to give up on Jordan Love. The Packers was going to give up on Jordan Love. That's what was going to happen. So you can't tell me the defense did. The defense did what they're supposed. They ain't do what they're supposed to do. They did.
Yes, they did, Joey.
Bruh, how many offensive yards they gave up?
I got you. Hold on. Keep talking.
They got cooked, bro.
382 yards.
They got cooked, bro.
No, bro. That all happened mainly in the first half, Joey. Like, stop being nasty.
Bro, he scored. Did he not score in the second half? Didn't they not spend the clock in the fourth quarter?
They ain't scored the ball at all. No, they kicked 2.
They didn't have to score the ball. Wait, they was running the clock.
That's because Patty them was being ass, bro.
We just gotta hold on to the ball.
Bro, they hold up. They have, bro, 20.
The only top defense I haven't seen get cooked like that is the Baltimore Ravens. That's the only. Defense. That's the only defense I haven't seen get cooked like that. Versus
I seen them get cooked.
Versus a high-powered offense against
the Colts. Cooking.
That wasn't cooked.
The Colts was cooking. Now we lying.
That wasn't cooked.
Now we're gonna sit here and
that was a pour down rain game for one, and it wasn't. They didn't get cooked.
They cooked.
Now we lying, bro.
How much? How many yards?
Keep
They're
talking.
giving up close to 400 yards. You could call that.
They've never given up 400 yards in a game.
Close. I said close. If it's close to 400 yards, that's cooked to me.
I'll look for you right now.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm pause.
Oh man. So I'm a look. Yes, I was wrong. I was the only one that picked the Eagles. Eagles should have came out. I feel like they should have came out, got that dub. But look, I still picked the 49ers to go to the Super Bowl. I still think they can do it, even though I think the Eagles have a better roster than any team in NFL. It's any given Sunday, man. So anything can happen. But like I said, 49ers doing it. Hope that they should have got that dub. I saw something that since Jalen Hurts walked out before the game was over, it don't really count. Because that's what they said for the 49ers last
Man, they had 327, bro. They could.
No.
327?
Gardner Minshew threw for 227, and that's when Zach Moss had his first breakout game.
Cooked.
He had 122.
I don't see that as cooked.
122 cooked.
But 30 carries.
He had 122 with 30 carries.
And Gardner went 27 for 44 with 227. And he got that shit at the very end.
So I wouldn't say cook. That was saying
let's see next game.
Again, the Baltimore Ravens has the number one defense.
268.
So they should hold it down.
They got cooked by the Browns.
282. They probably did get cooked by the Browns that one game with Deshaun. 166.
They had 373.
Yeah, that's
373. All right, yeah, that's cooked.
They blew that game.
That's cooked me.
I'll say that. Yeah, that was a bad game. That's one game though.
Hey, he said
it is.
He asked for one. I'm proud of one.
That's good. Yeah, that's good to me, man. But hey, man.
Hey, but did you know the Ravens have the 7th overall offense right now? Total.
Good.
And, Smooth. What's up, man?
Top 10. Yeah.
Smooth. What about this shiny forehead ass nigga? What about this Eagles?
Got a haircut.
He did. Eagles.
Fresh.
Oh, Chubbs, you could go away from Eagles 49ers. Chubbs, what are your thoughts? Were you Joey was the only one who picked the Eagles, right?
I'm the only one that picked the Eagles, yeah.
Pure domination. I thought it was gonna be closer, in all honesty, because usually, something gets going for the Eagles eventually. Somehow, some way, they either get close and pull this out because shit goes left. I just think it came down to one team wanted it way more than the other, and the other was talking about it, but the other team was about it. Mm-hmm. These guys showed up in all black into the arena.
I don't like everybody stealing Tomlin's shit. We could talk about
I don't care. Black Air Forces. They like I told John, they were there for a stick up, and they took all that shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I saw Eagles fans complaining about, they're hitting us too hard. The refs are cheating us. Every little clip I saw, completely legal. You're complaining about Jalen Hurts getting hit extra when he was running the ball up the middle and didn't slide. He waited, and one guy had his legs, and the other guy came in and hit him a little hard. He's a running back at that point. That's football. The offensive tackle pushing Reed Blankenship. Bro, offensive linemen are taught, you block to that whistle. If that whistle's not blocked and you're still in front of them, they're going to be assholes and try to hit you in your ass. That's just how offensive linemen are. And it's worse when they're professional athletes. And that hit across the middle, that was football. That's clean as day. Sorry your DeAndre got lit up. Sorry. But that was a clean-ass hit. Them guys were about it.
They were physical, bro. They out physical them.
And that's part of the game. The game is more than just scoring touchdowns and X's and O's. The physicality is a huge part of the game. If you're around fucking people up, them guys don't run harder. They don't block as hard. They run timid. That's just how life goes when one team's bringing it, one team's not. Like, I ain't trying to go out there and get smart. You know what I mean? But one thing I did see, Bosa was kind of a non-factor. He's still Nick Bosa, but Lane Johnson was kind of handling him pretty well.
We got a Bosa fan over here. The one on the left.
Who?
Right here.
Oh, Lane. Yeah. Well.
Wait, how am I a Bosa fan, bro? Go ahead.
You was about to put Bosa over Garrett, bro.
That mean I'm a Bosa fan?
Yes, you are. You was rooting for him, bro. Stop it.
No, I told you it's pure hate.
No, it wasn't hate. It wasn't hate. You were on a board. You was on a Bosa train for a minute, and I was like, bro, why does nigga like Bosa so much? Well, he hasn't done much this season.
This year, for sure, he hasn't done a goddamn thing.
He missed training camp, man.
I don't know. You would think he would have went a little bit harder because Jalen Hurts was a quarterback. That's a joke.
Don't worry, he's saving it up for Lamar.
He probably is. He's the worst one out of them all. Probably. I wasn't surprised. One team just wanted it more, and that's really what it comes down to.
Smooth.
Another team didn't perform.
Smooth, what are your thoughts? We can't hear you.
We didn't expect the Eagles to only score 19 points. I turned it off when they had 14. I did, like I said, I knew the 49ers were going to win this game. I do think though this is more of a statement game for the 49ers than the Eagles. You can, like Chris said, just tell by their demeanor, how they came out, how they played. And I knew that the 49ers was definitely going to put up numbers. I didn't think that Eagles defense was going to be able to withstand them. Because Brock Purdy has showed that he's able to make the right play. He played very, very well. But the offense for the Eagles just definitely couldn't move the ball as effectively. Mind you, they was playing a better defense. But I will say, I think the next time, if they see each other, this game will be a lot closer. I actually have the Eagles winning next game. Because we don't see the offense not perform like that. We don't see the offense perform like that too often. So, it was a bloodbath, but I had the 49ers winning. It kind of plays into my House Divided Player of the Week too.
Big ups to Tre'Davious Ward. I know you didn't stop AJ Brown completely, but you made some big PBUs. So
remember I said he was better than somebody. We got arguments.
Well, my somebody has barely played this year because he can't stay on the field. So
yeah, I wouldn't want to play on the field afterwards.
Reason why we didn't want his ass on there.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the next game, man. Sunday night game. Chiefs lose to the Packers 27-19. Give me your thoughts on that game, fellas, and the egregious pass interference that was not called.
On what?
On Scantlin.
The PI.
Listen, man. Let me talk.
The refs have been terrible.
Let's talk about officiating because I'm tired.
They're the worst.
You sick of the shit?
We only bring up officiating when it helps us. Only.
Joey, no, bro. That was
no.
Joey, that was terrible.
I agree.
Hold
I
up.
agree with
We
that.
only bring up officiating when it helps us.
I agree with that.
When the Eagles had 0 penalties against Miami Dolphins, nothing.
We did complain about it. Don't do that. That's crazy.
I said that they were getting away with shit.
We brought that up. Don't do that.
I was on Miami's side.
Let me finish. Right?
I'd be on the same tip.
And then now
the
Eagles are screaming for calls because they losing. It's not happening. Right? We played Kansas City, Miami. Some calls missed. Wasn't there. It's okay. We lost. We take it. Nothing said. Now Kansas City is losing to Green Bay, the future Hall of Famer. Oh, no calls. Where the calls at? Why they not poke the flags? Guys, they have been bad officiating all season. Get used to it. It's not changing. That's what's going to happen.
No, Joey, that was egregious, though, Joe.
Egregious? Was it egregious?
Joey, that wasn't egregious.
It was egregious here. It was egregious there.
No, the only reason I'll say it's egregious is when the guy that is retired that gets paid to be on the network as like the special guest referee on TV.
He couldn't believe it.
He's like, "Oh, that's a penalty." He's like,
how many games have we seen him say that's a penalty? That should not be a call.
Joey, was that not egregious?
So it's been going. No, listen. I don't care what it was.
Trust me.
I don't care what it was. What I am saying is, as fans and watching football, and as football players that played the game, we cannot control what the refs do. We can't control what they say. We can't control what the flags that they throw. But what we can control is what we do throughout the game. And then Kansas City did not lose that game because of that play. So let's not.
Well, and nobody can say that they lost because of that play.
I know that. I know you didn't say that. But when you say it like that, when you add it in to that point, you make it seem like, hey, the refs gave that to Green Bay. But we're not going to say that. Because we know what happened.
Let's do circumstance.
Came out there and balled and bust ass. That's what.
But Joey, like you said, it's happening across the league. But the reason why I be mad, it's like certain situational circumstances when the shit be blatant, and everybody in the fucking stadium knows it is, and the team that happens to results in an L because of it. That's what I don't like.
Chubbs, it happened all season. Right. It doesn't matter.
It happened to Chiefs. I'm not saying that result in L, but for instance, it happened to the Ravens. Zay Flowers got held by Zaire Franklin. They didn't call it.
It happens.
If they call it, the Ravens win because they kicked a field goal.
There was a complete.
I'm just saying
a face mask right in front of the ref, and he didn't.
I know that shit happens the same with the Ravens with Lamar.
But
they don't call shit.
What I am saying is that.
So we just supposed to take it, pause without complaining?
No, what I'm saying is that it happens every week, and we
gotta stand on it every week.
No, it happens every week, but we don't highlight that every week. We don't highlight it every week. We only highlight it when it's the team that we want to win.
The big solution,
a victim of it. So what I'm saying is that it's been consistent all season.
So I'm supposed to accept it's just trash.
They got to.
We have to.
No.
So you see what I'm saying? See, the thing is, I'm finished. We have to accept it now because there's no changes they can make now.
Well, yeah, right.
We have to accept it now for the rest because this is our season. Our season is going to be made by the refs. So we gotta live and die by it right now until the end of the season. And there should be some changes made to reviewing calls, reviewing penalties, and reviewing things like that. And so, as what I'm saying now is that, bro, we can complain all we want, nothing's gonna change. The game already happened. Them boys lost. It don't matter. The refs are gonna be refs. They suck. But we only bring it up when it's pertaining to our team. Or to a player or a team that
we definitely bringing up egregious calls out of games that don't really matter, that they don't like when it pops up that they're bad calls. It's happening across.
Joey's mad because he feel like we haven't said something when it happened to his team. We have.
Joey,
I'm saying every week it happens and we don't bring up.
I don't like when
every week.
So why you gonna bring it up?
I don't bring it up because I accepted it. I accepted it.
So if you jump off a bridge, you expect me to jump off a bridge?
You accept like the roughing the passers they be calling on your D lineman when you guys really don't be like roughing the passer.
So I accept bad officiating. That's what I accept.
All right, that's you. I don't. This is the NFL, best football league in the world.
Chuck, but that's not going to like, bro. The thing is, what I'm trying to say is, it's not going to change.
They need a sky cam.
It's been consistent all season. If it's been consistent all season, what makes you think it's going to change now?
That's what they need to do, but they're never going to do it because the refs are prideful.
They're never going to do it because it's going to be a call on every play, bro. Like that takes away from the game calling a penalty on every single play. Like,
is it?
You're gonna, so if you got a call, but the thing is, no, because if you go to egregious, then you might as well just have robots. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a human game. Like it comes with the game.
And if you don't want
that's inhumane to not call that call.
I get it. But if you call egregious penalties, obviously you should call egregious penalties like the Saints Rams game. That should have been called. But you got to call the ticky tack ones too. You know what I'm saying? Like a penalty is a penalty. It's against the rules, and that's not going to happen. So I mean, I get what both sides are saying, but like, there's no way the Chiefs should have lost the game. That's the bottom line,
bro.
They shouldn't have been in this game.
At the same time, refs are still human, bro. It's human error.
Like
bro.
you're not going to see
still human error.
5 refs on the field at a time.
We gotta live with some of the calls that's going to be missed or some of the calls that are going to be made. Like we just gotta live with it as human error. Not every human has a something that I don't know. It freaking the scouter from Dragon Ball Z to see exactly everything on the field. No, they don't have that, bro.
I do get the egregious. I mean, some calls are just like ridiculous to miss, though. But you know, at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. You can't stop it. Ain't nothing about it. You know. Why are we trying to bail the Chiefs out for losing to Jordan
No. We're
3
gonna
touchdowns and Kansas City defense looking questionable and Isaiah Pacheco
Wayne said they didn't get cooked.
Fighting. They didn't get cooked, Wayne? What was going on? What was your perspective of the situation?
I think Jordan Love, the future Hall of Famer that I said he would be, the next great Packer quarterback like I said he would need, did his stuck thizzle. But I think in the second half, they definitely were able to slow them down a little bit. And in the fourth quarter, I think Patrick Mahomes threw an interception that cost his team the game. That is what happened. Patrick Mahomes.
The score was like what, 27-19 or something like that?
No. It was 24-19. What
was this? 24-19.
24-19 when he threw that pick.
The score was 27-19.
When he threw the pick? No, it wasn't.
The end of the game was 20.
Yeah, I was saying when he threw the pick, it was 24-19. And they were driving down the field. They wasn't going to say, go ahead.
It wasn't.
Why you knew?
Because you threw a pick.
Shut your ass. They were driving down the field, and
so they lost the game because of Patty.
Yeah, they lost that game because of Patty, 100%. Patty and that offense, and I was going to ask a question: are we worried about them? I am officially worried because it's been past the bye week, been a week, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're bad because of what they did to the Raiders." I'm like, no, it's the Raiders. I'm worried about them. Patrick Mahomes that team has never played a road playoff game. And I'm worried Dio might be right. And he just said that shit just to do a guess.
No, I did not.
He did not. That wasn't a great analysis idea. He was just guessing.
We have been way too high up on the Chiefs. The Chiefs have great quarterback, great coaching, and a great tight end. Everything else just falls into place. And their competition hasn't been over the past years. So I mean, that's why I kind of made that prediction, bro.
What competition?
You know? Just
if you really look at the division,
yeah, like they can easily win a division every single year. That's why we kind of been high up on them. Like I said, don't get me wrong.
Coming from a Brady guy, that's nasty.
I said Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback. Obviously, they got Andy Reid, they got Travis Kelce, and then they had Tyreek Hill the first year they won. I don't know, man. I don't know. That I'm not going to talk too much about it. You know, I don't think they're going to win a playoff game. They're going to make it, but they ain't going to win a playoff game.
I want to know what they're going to do when Travis Kelce retires because I don't think he's going to play that long.
Why? What was going on? What was your perspective of the game?
Me or Wayne?
No, Wayne. I mean, you said that they Patrick Mahomes lost in the game on the last drive. They held 27 points, bro. 24 points, bro.
Now we acting like, bro. First of all,
I'm acting like the Packers aren't good. That's what I'm acting like.
The Packers are good though.
They're good.
Bro, they lost that game on both sides of the ball, bro. I don't know why Wayne just saying Patrick Mahomes. They lost that game on both sides of the ball, defense and offense.
They look bad.
The defense made adjustments in the second half. 2 of those points that they got in those they scored 1 touchdown in the second half. Outside of that, those field goals they were given short field because of a failed extra point. I mean, failed 4th down conversion and an interception. That is why they got those 2 field goals. So to only give up 7 points in the second half, where it was the actual
it's
one
still
drive.
Both sides of the ball. You got to play a complete game. Just because you play good in one half, that doesn't mean you won.
The Eagles do it all the time in one half. So what are we talking about? All the
but
time.
The Eagles has a better
all
roster.
Time.
Way
all
better
time.
roster than the Kansas City Chiefs. So what are we talking about?
Bro. You just bailing them out, man.
Like, what am I bailing out right now? I don't know. Who am I bailing out?
They made second half adjustments.
The Kansas City Chiefs
Packers, bro.
lost on both sides of the ball. They came.
I didn't say the defense played a great game. I just said they didn't get cooked.
They got cooked. They gave up
27 points is a lot of points is crazy.
400 yards, Wayne, 3 touchdowns.
It wasn't 400 yards. Don't round up. When I try to do that, y'all say it don't count. So don't pick and choose. Don't pick and choose what we can round up now.
386.
Don't pick and choose what we can round up now.
386.
Not 400.
Oh my goodness.
386. They gave up 386 yards. Mm-hmm. They came out flat, and then your offense is not that good. Your offense is not that good. And y'all got to ball out. That man came out first drive, 4 for 4, 60 yards, a touchdown.
Great play call by Matt LaFleur.
Come on, man. And then he came back second drive, scored again. Came back third drive, scored again. How does that make your offense feel?
Well, when I have the best quarterback in the league, they should answer.
No, that's my point. Your offense is not performing. Your offense.
I didn't know that they was not going to perform when the game started.
What you mean?
They spent a bunch of points on the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders.
It's the Raiders.
It's
the Raiders.
No, man. No,
it was a team loss, but I'm still putting it on Patty. That's what I'm doing.
Of course, it's gonna go on Patty. Wins and losses go on the quarterback. Of course, we know that.
I was asking him that question because, like you said, it was the one drive that you was kind of alluding to, and it was the same thing that kind of happened in the Super Bowl. My bad. My camera's over here, like my computer's here.
Man.
But it was the same kind of thing that happened in the Super Bowl last year with Jalen Hurts making that one mistake that kind of cost him the game. But so you got to hold him accountable.
But Jalen Hurts played well throughout the entire game. Yeah. That's the difference between that Jalen Hurts performance and Patrick Mahomes' performance.
Where did Patty do? I ain't see his name.
He did that great. He didn't do that great. He didn't do that great.
He knew none.
Anyway, so we're saying bad Chiefs or great Packers?
Bad Chiefs.
Both.
That's the cop out. Motherfucker, choose one.
How was that?
They both can be both. Chiefs can be bad and the Packers can look good. You're trying to give a cop out for saying, "Hey, the Packers look good," so that's why the Chiefs.
Jordan Love last 3 games.
Hold on. Joey, don't start. Put some respect on Jordan Love's name, Chubbs and Smooth. Go ahead. I want to hear the praises.
He had a good game.
Good game.
Really good game.
Good game.
Bad Chiefs.
He's not a future Hall of Famer yet.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. You said bad Chiefs? Dio?
I said bad Chiefs, bro.
Okay,
I don't trust the Packers.
Did you look at the last 4 games for Jordan Love?
Talk to them, Joe.
I ain't say Jordan Love wasn't good, bro.
Wait.
Time out. I've never said Jordan Love wasn't good.
I got a question.
I said I don't think he's a future Hall of Famer, but I don't think he's...
That's saying he's not good.
I heard something on the radio today.
saying that, bro.
Do you agree with this?
Wait.
Do y'all agree with this?
Jordan Love right now versus Aaron Rodgers first season versus Jordan Love first season. Jordan Love is outperforming what Aaron Rodgers did.
And he had Donald Driver. And he had
Donald.
Bro, Christian Watson balling.
Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, and Jordy Nelson.
I had to take off my glasses.
This is Christian Watson only second year. Come on,
I had to take off my glasses.
Bruh.
Come on.
It's only a second year.
Did you just compare?
Jordy Nelson, no.
I'm not comparing. All I'm saying is he's playing very well this year.
Yeah.
Like
I never said anything.
Better year than last year. That's all I said.
Bro. Well, don't do that, bro.
This is first full year.
This is crazy. This is nasty. Because Charles was shitting on Jordan Love.
I'm talking about Jordan Love. This is Jordan Love first full year.
And Christian Watson's doing really well with him.
What I'm gonna say is,
Chris Watson,
don't be up on this high horse now, and then he starts slumming, and y'all be like,
we ain't saying we was high in the beginning. We fought through the adversity that y'all was shitting on, and we still here. Talk to him nice.
Because
they did the right decision getting rid of that old ass nigga Aaron Rodgers, man.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
He was playing bad, and everybody's like, "Oh, should they give up on Jordan Love?" I was like,
Dwayne.
"No, he's still gonna ball. You just gotta watch. Let him get over the hump." It was his first season, and now his last 4 games.
CBS Radio.
I want to talk about the fraud that he beat on Thanksgiving. He beat the fraud on Thanksgiving.
Outperformed them. Cooked them.
Right? And only
that same fraud balled this weekend.
And almost lost. They almost made him come back. Yep. I was so mad they fucked up.
Did you watch that game?
I was so mad.
They almost lost that game.
Yes, bro. They almost came back.
Right? So, going back, if we go back and we look at what the Green Bay Hall of Fame quarterbacks do on Thanksgiving, that's what they did, and Jordan Love showed up and he did it. He's holding up. He's holding all the Green Bay quarterback accolades that he's supposed to do. He is doing it. And we sitting here and saying, he's all right. He did good.
All I'm saying is, niggas said the same thing about Justin Herbert last year. Look at him now.
Justin Herbert's still nice, bro.
We called Justin Herbert a fourth quarter fraud. He can't ball. He can't win games. We said that last season. Did we not?
No, not this one. I don't know if you did. No. All right, man.
I don't remember.
We didn't say that Justin Herbert.
Not you, Joey. Not you.
I picked the Jaguars to beat them niggas.
Herbert's always been in my top 10, so I know I didn't say no wild shit about Herbert. So
I'm saying we were saying, or people were saying that Herbert was good last year.
Bro, he's still good. Like, don't do this, bro.
But the thing about this though, Herbert has Keenan.
His team sucks, DL.
Herbert has Keenan Allen.
And Justin Herbert scored 6 points against us. So what do we? And that's good. That's good for you.
And their number one draft pick is dropping balls.
Don't do that. Say, bro, left and right, bro. Don't do that, DL.
Yeah.
Do we suck? Or
and we not talking about no sorry ass team that ain't scored a touchdown in 3 weeks. We gonna get on them soon.
Hey, DL, I've been worry about it. Receivers didn't score like touchdowns for the rate for like 8 weeks.
But just going back to
you said receivers. We said team, Chubbs.
But just going back to Jordan Love, going back to Jordan Love in Green Bay, bro. Like Jordan Love, if we're looking at Christian Watson is he in the top half?
I'm going to say something right now about that receiving core.
Let me ask you this. Is Jordan Love in the top half in the receivers this season?
Love?
No, not Jordan Love. Christian Watson.
I don't know. I'm talking about that. Let's be real.
Let me answer the question.
I don't know. I'm going to say no, but Joey.
Point.
Like, let's not. His receiving core is young.
Do you think he is, Joey? Is he?
No, he's not.
His receiving core is young.
That's what I'm saying. He's balling,
and his receiving core has a lot of potential.
So just because it has potential, it doesn't
mean. They got
mean
Watson, Watson's playing good. Jadon Reed or Jadon, I can't say his name,
bro.
He's balling. I like him,
bro. You're fucking crazy, bro. Nigga wasn't talking about Watson all season. Now all of a sudden Watson's doing.
Bro, I have Watson on my fantasy.
Fuck out of here.
He's been playing good.
Out of here, bro. We never mentioned Christian Watson.
We
never mentioned Christian Watson, bro. Where is he on our receiver list?
That's fine.
Where is he on our receiver list?
Playing well.
We just did it Friday, Joe.
Bro, what are you talking about, bro?
I don't think he was an A, B, or C, Joe.
Nothing, bro. What are we talking about? He's balling.
He was hurt, bro. He was hurt.
Crazy, bro. It's crazy.
But so you're talking like Jordan Love is the second coming of Patrick Mahomes.
He is.
He's not.
I'm saying it.
He's not. He is not. He is not.
At the end of next year, we're gonna talk about Jordan Love being top 10.
How can y'all watch this guy play?
Revisit.
We were just talking about
at the end of next year, he's gonna be top 10, top 5.
Okay.
We were just talking about.
I'm about to say, revisit this in the middle of next year, bro, and then we can talk super duper guy or whatever.
So when they get to the playoffs, what are you talking about?
Crazy.
They're not going to the playoffs this year, bro.
What you mean?
Yes, they are.
Bro, they're going to the playoffs this year, bro.
Yes, they are.
They're not going to the playoffs.
You want to put money on it? I bet you they go to the playoffs this year.
You trying to look at their schedule?
Yeah,
because
I got you.
Because Minnesota's in the playoffs. So you telling me Green Bay not going to the playoffs?
They play the Giants next. That's a dub. They play the Bucks next. That's a dub. They play the Panthers next. That's a dub. Vikings could get tricky, and then they play the Bears.
They going to the playoffs.
Yeah, they go to the playoffs.
Hold on. Let me see the Vikings schedule.
We will see, because I was told that
it's
Steelers
teams.
are going to win the AFC North with them dubs, but
that's not that division. I'm
not trusting the person that's saying that's a dub. Is all I'm saying.
No, man. No, what? Bro, the Packers, bro.
I don't know why.
Lions are winning that division.
The Vikings got to play the Lions twice.
Lions winning that division.
You guys think about
Garbage.
Detroit.
They go in the playoffs, DL.
They might not. It's gonna be close.
That's the Lions division? They're not going to the fucking playoffs. Get out of here. They're not going to the playoff. No.
Two teams can't go to the playoffs in the same division.
The Vikings are 6-6 too.
The Vikings have to play the Lions twice, Dio.
The Vikings have to play the Lions twice.
They might split.
Then they got to play the Packers.
Division game.
They beat the
If they split, the Lions are not winning that
Bro,
division.
hold up. Y'all think the Lions could split?
They could. You never know. Josh Jobs might.
I don't know where y'all stand.
You said
Josh Jobs might have a big brain game.
You said Jared Goff was a fraud, bro.
I'm talking about y'all two. I don't know where y'all stand for y'all to say that.
You might.
Because
Hey,
if y'all
Josh
think the
Jobs is a
Lions
wild
and
card.
Jared Goff is so good. How can y'all say they can split?
Because the Vikings.
Because look. I think the Ravens were gonna sweep the whole AFC North, but like y'all say, it's divisional games. They're divisional games. They're the tendencies.
Nah, y'all.
They might rest their starters. You
Never know. Yeah, that's true.
They're going to lose that first game.
It's the last game of the season.
They're going to lose back-to-back games. What the fuck they resting starters for?
What you need to plan for if you got a seed already.
Bro, what are y'all talking about? They fighting for the number 1 seed.
The Lions?
What I'm saying.
Yes, they not.
I'm saying later on in the.
They only got 2 losses.
If they win out, they could be the number 1 seed, guys.
What are we talking about?
They only got 2 losses, I think.
Yo, guys, come on,
3
man.
losses, bro.
Oh.
Stay on track.
Did they?
Watch the schedules. Look
Yeah.
at the records. Come on,
Y'all
guys.
know, bro.
Like what are we talking about here?
They split.
They split.
Nah,
So the
they
Lions
split.
not as good as y'all think they are. They losing in the first round. I'm telling you that right now. The Lions are the Minnesota Vikings.
Lions are good.
How do you say the Lions are not good?
They're not.
When they've been
They're
doing this
frauds,
They're
for the past
the
bro.
Minnesota
Frauds.
Vikings of
For the past
last
2
year.
years.
They're the Minnesota
Frauds.
Vikings of last year.
How they the Minnesota Vikings of last year when they were good last year?
And what happened in the first round of the playoffs?
Okay, we say the same thing about teams that make it to the play. The Steelers would make it to the playoffs or whatever.
And I'll tell you we're not good.
They're not good. Same way y'all was talking about Dak go in and lose.
It's no
They're
sense.
not good, right? You're not good, right?
Bro. Oh my god, bro. Your argument for everything is that they made the playoffs last year, and then when they lose first round, it's like, now what y'all saying?
Hold up.
For who?
Who's not talking about us?
Who's the argument for that?
We always
Bro, that's
think
what y'all
you gotta
say
win in the
all the time.
playoffs.
About who?
Oh my God.
Give us an example. Because please.
You say that about the Steelers, Wayne. You say that when y'all have a winning record. When I say, oh, well, they made the playoffs.
You said we asked. I ain't say we asked.
I say Dallas made the playoffs. He was like, bro, oh my God, y'all be, I can't even think straight right now. Y'all be frustrated so much.
You can't think straight because you're lying. That's what happens when you start lying.
Bro, I don't know what anybody else said, but I always stand on that you have to win playoff games to be good. I always stand on that. Do I not?
I don't know.
Because y'all always talking about regular season.
That's what I be
regular
saying.
season don't mean anything until you win in the playoffs.
That's what I say, because I say 8 teams make the play. Like, 1 team from every division make the playoffs. So it's like, if you make the playoffs, it's not that big of a deal.
Now y'all piss me off. Y'all just chatting, bro.
I've never said that
Y'all
because
just
my team has won the
chatting,
Super
bro.
Bowl. I'll be like, make it to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, then come talk to me.
So only teams that make it to the Super Bowl are good teams.
I'm talking about teams that make it to the playoffs every year and don't do nothing in the playoffs, such as Dallas. We was praising Dallas for making it to the playoffs, going 12-5 or whatever they went, and losing first round. Teams do that all the time.
No one was praising Dallas.
Well, they made playoffs last year.
Nobody.
I'm talking about in general. When I say teams are trash, like, well, they made playoffs last year.
But you be saying the wrong teams are trash. That's what the issue is.
No, I don't, bro. Just because you made playoffs, I mean you're good. 1 team out of each
so,
team.
But there be teams that be good, and you be like, yo, they made the
not
playoffs. They made the playoffs.
The Lions gonna make the playoffs. They're not good.
I think the Lions were good last year, and they got better. That's what I'm calling the Lions.
How would a team that? All right, bro. How the fuck you thought the Lions were good last year?
Dwayne, they weren't good last year. In comparison to the year before, they weren't good.
Because they were ass the year before. They were last.
Okay, so they haven't been getting better.
All they had to do was win one more game, and they would have got better. DL. So that's what it is.
I don't understand what you're saying, bro.
I don't understand what you're saying.
The Lions haven't got better over the past 3 years consistently.
Consistently, no. But because you're speaking about the last 3 years, no. But if you say 2 years, I can give you that. But last year,
bad in year 1.
Last year, hold on, DL. Last year, they didn't even make the playoffs. How were they a good team?
They didn't make playoffs, but they were better than the year before.
It wasn't that hard to be better than the year before.
They missed the playoffs, bro. They missed the playoffs by one game.
Better
and
good? No, that's wrong. Better and good is two different things. They got better last year, but they weren't good. Last year, they didn't miss it by one game. They actually got they didn't make it by like 2 games, and they just ruined it for Aaron Rodgers to go to the playoffs. So they were playing games to ruin people's seasons. That's how early they didn't make it. So they weren't that good. They weren't good. I don't want to say that good. They weren't good.
They were 3-13 a year before. They fucking better get better.
Yeah, they weren't good. So again, I mean,
bro, they were 9-8, bro. Like what?
So they were good.
Okay.
Nigga, your team goes 9-8 every year. What are you talking about?
No, we don't. We only won 9-8 one year.
What are you talking about?
Lying,
your team is happy to be 500 every single year.
Dwayne. Team doesn't go.
That's why your coach is still the coach.
They went 9-8 last year, DL, and they were not good.
What are you talking about?
The Steelers went 9-8 last year, and they were not good.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, niggas be on. And then the year before was 12-4. So stop fucking lying on my team,
did y'all win the playoff game?
No, y'all suck.
They lost to the Browns.
Y'all suck.
My boy, exactly. And that's when the niggas was like, oh, this team is this, that. Like, nigga, we was 11-0, and niggas still said we sucked. So
the Lions make playoffs and win a playoff game, and they won't be trash in y'all words, I guess. Huh?
It depends who they play.
Mm-hmm. Nah.
Who they playing in the playoffs? Because
no matter, it's the Lions. They're not good. They're the underdog in every game. They're the underdog in every game. No,
the NFC is not a better division than the AFC, so they're going to be playing less talent than what the AFC will see. But when the Lions has, especially if the Lions, go ahead.
Y'all are saying that they're the lesser talent though. Like I don't understand.
But they have a better record. So they're going to play.
Wayne, you're wrong. You guys went 9-8, then 9-7-1, then 12-4, then 8-8, then 9-6.
The same fucking record every single year, and this nigga's talking about winning.
Then you were, but before that, but since 2017, 13-3, 11-5. But the last 5 years, you've only exceeded over 10 wins one time.
And nigga, did I say we were good?
No, but you act like you said something like, oh, we don't go 9-8 a lot. Like that's basically what you were saying.
They weren't good, bro. Steelers haven't been good since Ben got old.
But they made playoffs.
I mean, so what?
That's what I was. Look, Joey, I'm with you on this. So what? So what?
When is not making the playoffs a bad thing? Because that's what y'all saying.
But making
the playoffs. So the goal is to make it to the playoffs. And when you get to the playoffs, niggas say, "Oh, you're not good."
So the question is though, if you make it to the playoffs, are you a good team? That's a question.
You are,
and I think that's the question we're all asking each other. If you just because you made it to the playoffs, does that mean you're a good team? I'm gonna say no.
No.
Why does that not make you a good team?
Because one team from every division makes the playoffs.
Wait.
That means if your record is trash in your division. You know what I'm saying? If you have a losing record in your division, but you still win in your division, you're still going to win.
Yeah, that only matters if the division is fucking trash. The teams we're talking about don't be in trash divisions. So what you're saying is stupid.
That is Dio's answer. So my answer to that, Dwayne, is that when hold up, Chubbs. My answer to that question is
you're talking about the fucking Saints. I fucking get it.
But
the Tampa Bay last year, I fucking get it.
If you can go into the playoffs. Exactly what I'm saying is you can go to the playoffs if your conference has lower level talent than the other conference.
So what you're saying is context matters about how you get to the playoffs.
Yes.
Okay. So the teams that I be talking about, I'm using the context. So the teams that I'm saying, you can't say they're not good.
I don't know what teams we were talking about. So other than I was talking about the Lions. I think the Lions are frauds, but I don't know what teams we were talking about before. But I think it does take context.
The goal is to make it to the playoffs. So for us to say the playoffs don't matter, it makes no sense to me.
But if your conference is trash, and
you still gotta make it to the playoffs, Joey,
and you happen to get in at the butt end of the playoffs, I don't know if I can call you a good team.
Imagine your goal being make it to the playoffs every year. That's it.
That's literally the first goal for every team.
The first goal of every team is to make it to the playoffs.
No, the first goal of every team is to win a Super Bowl.
What? How you gonna win a Super Bowl if you don't go to the playoffs?
What? So time out. You walk into a locker room or you start mini camp every year, and does your coach ask you, "What's your goal to make the playoffs and win a Super Bowl?" What is your answer?
I guarantee the 3-13 Lions did not say they want to win the Super Bowl.
Dwayne, your goal every year.
That wasn't the goal. That wasn't the goal. That wasn't the goal.
I disagree.
The Texans didn't walk into this motherfucker this year and say, "Yo, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl."
Hey, you want to hear something great? I just want to say one more thing.
Right.
I just love looking up their record history. The Steelers haven't won a playoff game in like 5-6 years, so don't let him.
I know we haven't won a playoff game in the past 5 6 years.
Yeah, we know that. We know that. We've watched football.
Okay.
We know.
Okay.
But DL, I think every season.
Time out.
We have. Don't even say it.
How many times? How long Lamar been in the league?
Hey, he's got more.
How long has Lamar been in the league?
5 years, and he's got more playoff wins than Steelers.
Playoff win, man. I ain't
More than the Steelers.
Man.
More than the Steelers.
Shit, man.
More than the Steelers.
More than the Steelers. More than the
Steelers.
And Kenny Pickett got more wins versus the Ravens than you do.
He's got more playoff wins
That's crazy.
since he's been in the league than the Steelers have since he's been in the league.
Crazy,
so, okay, stop with that
That's
shit.
crazy. And he's lost to the Steelers more still.
So Dia, I think to go back to your point in like the goal of the season, when you come in, every team has different goals, bro. Not every team is gonna want to win a Super Bowl. Like Miami, Eagles, Chiefs, all those other teams, Dallas, they're gonna be like, yes, let's go out and win a Super Bowl, right? But Giants is not coming in and be like, we're about to win the Super Bowl. Let's go. That's our goal, right? I think for some teams are just like, bro, let's win this division first. Let's focus on the play. Then let's focus on the playoff. And then let's focus, after we're done with the playoffs, let's focus on the Super Bowl. So I think there's steps to it. But I don't think you could just be like, oh, you think about it, bro. If you like, yo, I wanna buy a crib.
Obviously, realistically speaking,
go out and buy the crib.
Realistically speaking, obviously teams are just like trash, and knowing that they're going to be trash, they have lesser goals. But 75% of the league, their goal.
You said 75% of the league?
He's chatting.
Yo, you know how many people
Go down the list of the teams right now who have decent records.
There's only 3 teams in the NFC this year that came and said our goal is a Super Bowl.
That's like 22 teams or something like that.
No, I'm going to give it to them. There's only 3 teams in the NFC this year that say, yo, our goal is a Super Bowl. 49ers, Eagles, Cowboys. Right? In the AFC?
I wouldn't say that. I felt like the Vikings had that on their list.
The Jets had that on their list, bro. Shut up, bro. Like
I said, I started with the NFC. I started with the NFC.
Bro, I said the Vikings. The Lions, because of who
the Lions did not say no fucking Super Bowl.
In comparison to last year, bro, you don't think that? So how they're playing this year does not reflect the fact that they think that they can win a Super Bowl. That makes no sense. That makes 0 sense.
So you think after a 9-8
so they're playing good. Record, they're playing this well for no fucking reason.
So you think after 9?
So
you think that teams that don't have
think that they can win a Super Bowl?
Wait, so you think a 9?
So niggas on the Texans probably thought niggas on the fucking Cardinals probably thought they could win a fucking Super Bowl.
When you're a loser,
don't mean that's realistic.
You're a loser,
stupid, bro. That's
weird. But Dio, you're
loser mindset, loser mentality.
I got a loser mentality to say, yo, our goal is to get to the playoffs first because we didn't make the playoffs last year.
It doesn't make sense because you're saying, how can you say, oh, the way they're playing is showing you that they wanted to come in and win. Of course, if I'm an NFL player, of course I want to win a fucking Super Bowl. But if I look at my team and I just went 9-8, I'm focusing on how we gonna get better so we can get there. I'm not focusing on us for us to get there.
Last year, watching the Detroit Lions, I feel like, and I know they feel like there are games that they should have won to be better than 9-8 last year. So, which is why this year they're playing better.
So DL,
exactly. That's why you have the mindset we're gonna play better and possibly win a Super Bowl.
So DL, you came in.
DL, every play.
You proved my point. No, not every team. Not every team. Every team. 70 to 75%.
Bro, that's fucking nuts. So you know what 75% of 32 is?
You said that's 22 teams. That's 22 teams. 75%. That's 12. That's 10 teams.
What?
Like, what are you talking about?
No, wait, Dio, hold up.
The AFC, Joey, our division is...
Joe, you telling me 24 fucking teams this year said we have the ability to win the motherfucking Super Bowl.
So
GMs and coaches said that shit.
You don't think the
head coaches of these teams was like, we can win the fucking Super Bowl. You think the Washington Commanders, who y'all said were 2 games out of the playoffs, were like, our goal is to get to the Super Bowl this year, DL?
They're in the 20.
DL,
They're in the 20%. You
think Bill Belichick came in this year and said,
no,
we got a Super Bowl team?
I said the Jets.
He said not the Patriots. He said not the
Jets, the Bills, and the Dolphins did, though.
I give you that.
They picked up Aaron Rodgers. The Jets picked up Aaron Rodgers. Come on.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think the Colts?
You don't think the Jaguars did?
The Colts said they were going to go win the Super Bowl this year?
20%.
You think the Titans said that?
20%.
You were not 20%. Because we only did 3 teams at NFC, Theo.
You said 24 teams. That's 8 teams.
And DL, we only get 3 teams in the NFC. So take away the other 13.
Keep going. The Giants, the Commanders. That's another 2. No.
Okay.
No.
The Saints, Falcons, Panthers, the whole division. You think they said Super Bowl?
The whole
They
division.
can compete. That's Panthers in the 20%.
How about we just nip this in the bud, bro? How many Super Bowl contenders were there this year?
In my book,
Coming into this season, how many Super Bowl contenders that we said that was out there? Because I remember
probably
all the Super Bowl
probably
contenders
3
that we said.
Probably 3 at most. 4, 3,
We had
4 at
more.
most.
We had like 5 Super Bowl
It's like,
contenders.
I can say 6.
I think
We had close to 5, maybe 6.
I can say 6.
I'm talking about on this podcast.
And that's us, bro. We don't even play.
No, I'm asking, on this podcast.
Right.
We were talking about who are the
Dolphins.
Super Bowl contenders. There you go.
Eagles, 49ers,
Chiefs. Chiefs.
Cowboys could be it. They're like half.
Yeah, I had him up there.
I said Dolphins, right? I said Dolphins.
You said Dolphins. That's 6. You got 6 right now.
6, but people did have high hopes for the Jets. Jets were contenders.
Go ahead. That's 7.
That's 7.
Where we at?
And then I know that some people I didn't.
You said the Ravens, right?
I said the
Ravens
Ravens,
already?
but
Yeah.
people said the Browns had one of the best rosters.
Stop it. They did.
They did.
Probably not Super Bowl. Probably not Super Bowl.
But they said they had one of the best rosters in the league.
We didn't say that.
Bro, Bucky
We didn't say that.
We talking about us. I'm talking about these other analysts, man.
All right, so 7.
The Bills. I had the
Bills,
Bills.
nah, no. Me and Wayne were on the same. They were gonna be ass.
All
Who's on
3
the
of us up
fence?
top said no about this.
Yeah, everybody said the Bills will be ass.
So we got 7.
But
We got
they
7.
they got the same record as the Packers.
Bengals offense.
No one said the Packers are fucking Super Bowl contenders.
We did take the Bengals. We take the Bengals.
So 8.
We said 8. The Bengals.
That's it.
The Bills have the Packers in
Yo, 8
Lions?
teams out of 32. No, we didn't say
The Bills got
that.
their
That didn't
14,
come out.
that's why they asked.
8 teams out of 32 teams.
So,
is
Dio,
what
you got to
we said
reverse.
that
75% of the
considered.
league don't think they're Super Bowl contenders.
We said are
that's
the Super Bowl
us.
contenders.
That's us, and we don't play. We analysts.
Yeah, of course if we play. Yeah, we went 0-10
Like you said,
talking about
the
we going to win the
Browns-
fucking pack.
the Browns-
When you play, you're not realistic.
No, we went 0-10.
You think Bob
And
came
then
in
the
the
next
next
year we
year
thought
and told us our goal was to win the conference?
Nope.
Fuck no. Our goal
No.
was to win one game.
One game.
Our goal was to
No,
win
we
one
were in the
game.
Hey,
You think
hey.
when Doss came in there with a new regime, his goal was for us to win the conference? Fuck no. It was to win one game.
But
Time
what
out.
were your thoughts? Didn't you think we was about
To win one
No,
fucking
no,
game.
undefeated?
Hold up.
Senior
Before we
year?
played-
Senior
I'ma bring it
year?
back. I'm
Yes.
gonna bring it back. Before we played Thomas Moore, we did not think. No, wait, hold on. Before the season started, we didn't think we was gonna win the conference. Before we played Thomas Moore, we thought we could win the conference because that came with us playing games and us getting confidence within the games that we played. So maybe throughout the season, you could be like, oh, listen, our goals might change, guys. Look where we at. Oh, shit, we won more games than we thought we could win. We probably can win this thing. So that's different than coming into the season. No, that's different.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish.
I got a question for
Let me finish real quick.
It's a story.
Let me finish real quick.
I really do.
Come on, man.
I know. Let me finish real quick. I'm about to be done real quick. But with the Lions, you go 9-8. you come and start the season, you still got the Vikings there. They like, the Packers are like whatever, but the Vikings were still there with Justin Jefferson, Kirk Cousins. They still had something going on there, right? And then they still was a good team last year. So the Lions, I don't think the Lions were just like, yo, we just got to be better than the Vikings. And I think
this
that's
year?
literally this year, because this year, that's who was last year. That's who was the division winner.
But what I'm saying is they went from 3-13 to 9-8. That's a big step. And and now I feel like this year we about to like.
Yeah, but that confidence came. I feel like that confidence came throughout the games because they beat the Chiefs. When they beat the Chiefs, they're like, oh shit, this might be real. Then they go on and they start to win more games, so you could get that confidence throughout the season. But coming into the season, they're not like, yo, bro, we could beat the Eagles. We could beat Dallas. We could beat 49ers. They were not saying that. No, but they were not saying that.
I don't know, bro.
Because you know why they're not saying that? Because everybody else ain't saying that.
Dio, I know you're not gonna sit here and lie to me.
It.
Your sophomore year or your freshman year, you thought we could beat Thomas More.
I have a story
I barely played my freshman year.
I got a story about our sophomore
Y'all
year.
wasn't about to beat Thomas.
And Joey and DL might remember this guy, but you remember when I think it was Brett brought him in, that safety that was like a fat safety. His name was like David, not the dreadhead David, but like bro, we were talking to him on the sidelines, and I think we were like close to winning a game like the first week, and we're like, if we just win a couple games, we'll be happy. He says, what? He goes, you guys just gonna be happy winning 2-4 games? Nah, he said, I need to go W&J. Get me out of here. He said.
All right, we can skip the next topic and get to some other topics.
What, the Steelers? No, hold on. I got something like that. We not gonna just skip
We're not skipping Steelers.
Because I got something about the Steelers.
That's a dub.
I got
I ain't say that.
No, yes.
Hey, can
Yes,
we
you
bring
did.
it back to the
Yes, you
beginning of the
did.
season when the Cardinals beat Dallas? Can we bring that back? Can we bring it back? Because I just remember just like, dang, Dak ain't good enough. I can't believe he lost to that sorry ass team. And then I come in here and I said the Cardinals are playing better football than what we expected. We did not expect the Cardinals, the team that's playing for Caleb Williams, to play this way.
They're not playing for Caleb Williams.
I said that's what we expected from them when we came into the season. Did we not?
I did not.
All right, cool. Most people did. But when they came into the season, said they're playing better football than we expected. We did not expect the offense to play this well. We didn't think that was going to happen. But Wayne was like, no, unacceptable. Dallas should not lose that game. When it comes down to the Steelers and they have to play the Cardinals, what was it, Chubbs?
24-10, but
No. What he said?
Oh, it was a dub. It was a dub.
It's a dub.
Hey,
it's a dub for you, Wayne.
Quote.
It's a dub. It's a dub. Take the L.
We got
it.
We got an easy 5 weeks.
Easy 5 weeks. Easy 5 weeks. Hold that out.
Hey, easy 5 weeks. We win in the AFC North, and we're going to get the number 1 seed. Somehow, some way, the Steelers are going to be the number 1 seed.
Y'all don't got your quarterback. Y'all got Trace McSorley.
Throw it on a dime.
This funny thing is,
and y'all lost to the Cardinals.
The funny thing is, what you're saying, Joey, is complete horseshit and out of your ass. You know why?
Why?
Because Dallas lost to a Kyler Murray-less Arizona Cardinals team. So it's not the same fucking team. Please stop. Don't get nasty with me. Chubbs. We still got a motherfucking opportunity. Because y'all still got to play the 49ers. And y'all still got to play the Dolphins.
Right. Is TJ Watt playing?
Y'all still got to play them.
Is TJ Watt playing?
TJ Watt, PJ Watt, JJ Watt, it don't matter.
It does matter.
We gonna get this motherfucking
Look at your win percentage when he's not playing.
Y'all season over, bro. Season over.
It is.
You know why?
Yo,
it's money making Mitch.
It's Trace McSorley.
It's Trace McSorley.
Mitch, 100%. First of all, Trace is just the third string quarterback. You guys are like, let's not do this.
Until he's not.
It's money making Mitch season. We in this bitch.
This season over.
We got a bye week this Thursday. The fuck do y'all talking about? We playing y'all. We got a BYE And I'm saying it right now. Dub, nigga.
Yeah.
That's a mother.
Yo,
Dub.
I can see.
We are not losing to a team that has not scored a touchdown in 3 weeks. I don't give a fuck. Clip it. Strip it.
Hold up.
Tip it. I don't care.
Wait, what happens if
TJ not playing?
He might not be. He probably isn't.
Minka playing. I'll be all right. If we lose to Bailey Zappi, if we lose to Bailey Zappi, I will strip my Steelers allegiance. I'm over it.
Y'all season over. There's only 2 teams in y'all division.
We're still the 5th seed. We're still the 5th seed.
Y'all play us Thursday.
Y'all gonna lose.
We're still the 5th seed.
Yeah,
we got to bye this week.
2 more games.
Thursday, December 7th, Pittsburgh.
We got to bye this week.
He's got an easy dub.
He's trying to say he got an easy dub.
Okay.
Y'all,
You already said.
Yeah, okay.
it's an L, bro.
I'm not gonna say.
Y'all losing at least 2 more games this season.
Y'all niggas about to lose to us.
And y'all not gonna make the playoffs, bro.
Y'all niggas about to lose to us.
Y'all gonna miss the playoffs by 1 game.
We're not about to score a touchdown against y'all. We're gonna get a safety.
You definitely lose against us. Mitch don't play well against us.
It's a wrap, man. I feel bad for you, man.
We're still making the playoffs, and I can't wait to I'm loving this. This is like when they doubted Jordan Love. We are.
You have no Jordan Love on your team.
Hey,
you know what? You know what? I'm not even mad because I saw the future yesterday playing. I saw a future
you're not getting Kyler.
Yo, be quiet.
You're not getting Kyler.
I saw the future quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers running around wearing number 1. It was amazing. I can't, you know. We gotta have. We can't have. We have an old quarterback that's injury prone. This motherfucker's injury prone.
Joey and Dio. You know who he's going to end up with next year? You're going to talk all this cash shit. You know who's going to end up playing quarterback next year? They're not going to draft one. No, not even Justin. Because you know you're going to get? He's going to be available. He might be your comeback player of the year, some might say. You're going to have fucking Gardner Minshew playing quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey, Gardner beat you guys. He already started.
But I'm saying.
He already started it off right.
You're going to have him next year.
I ain't going to lie. That's a good quarterback for us to have.
I'm not mad at that.
I
am actually not mad at that for the Steelers. And like as a bridge quarterback to somebody to hold on, just say, hey, sit right here real quick while we get somebody else that's better. I don't see that. I don't see that.
Gardner put up 35 on the Cowboys last year. I'll be all right.
I mean, that's actually, yeah.
Probably would play well with them receivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he would actually probably ball out.
But Deontay's gone.
Hey, Chaz, don't tell me what a good time. Don't tell me what a good time now. Talking about Gardner, don't tell me what a good time now.
He might end up there.
Anything but Kenny, don't tell me what a good time.
These
niggas tricked me, man. The second play of the year, I said, oh, this might be one of those games. Canada was a problem. 48-yard pass. I said, oh my God, we want to get on these niggas next. And then we didn't score it. We get a touchdown. I do it. Yo, we ain't getting on the 1 yard line. I looked at my brother-in-law. I said, these motherfuckers about to go 99 yards. I said it. I knew that shit. Ain't no. They threw that bitch at Trey McBride 5 times and ain't nobody guard him. Ain't nobody. I said, hold up. They said, hold up. That don't count. Run it back. Throw it back to this guy.
Throw it to him again.
Throw it to him again. The officer just throw the shit to this big ass guy. They said, oh, y'all didn't read the report? We told Zach Ertz goodbye. Come here. Every time. This nigga Miles Killebrew had 45 yards in penalties. He's a special teamers. Why do I know his name? Because he fucking kept getting penalties over and over and over again. This motherfucker roughed the kicker. Led to the touchdown. He led to the touchdown. Then the motherfucker clearly called for a fair catch. He gonna run into him and then look around like, oh, did I do that? Like, bro. And then he gonna face mask the guy, bro. This is, I can't even get married. Tomlin
didn't he run into a punter too? But it wasn't like a first down, so they just declined it.
Yeah. But he just kept doing dumb shit all game, bro. And this is a Tomlin stinker. This is just a Tomlin stinker. This happens one time a year. We lose to a team that we shouldn't lose to. And
I thought that happened already, didn't it?
No, the Texans are good.
Oh.
You don't have no bad losses other than the Texans?
No other like bad losses.
Only bad loss we have. I mean, I guess you could say DTR.
Like super bad. I mean, 49ers beat their ass, but
you could say the Browns lost, but the Browns have.
It's the Browns. Yeah.
It is the Browns loss because Deshaun didn't play.
But they still have a great defense, great team, and Matt Canada is there. But y'all can talk shit about the Steelers, man. Go ahead.
Oh man, we done.
No, y'all just asked.
We done.
Matt Canada was not the problem.
I saw that 48-yard pass. Oh, it's about to be one of them games.
I mean, to be honest, man, I think just Kenny is just bad, man. He's just a bad quarterback.
I just think it's the thing that's bad going forward for your team right now. I don't know if you're watching a lot of like interviews of the players. The morale in the locker room is low, and
I don't know why. Y'all winning games.
Sometimes it's not the way we win into Joey. It's depressing, bro. Joey, we had they had the 29th rushing defense. We had the best rushing offense since like week 8 or some shit like that, and we just couldn't just stop running the ball in the middle of the game.
I don't get it though, cause like
Najee was balling. Najee was balling to start the game. Stop giving it to him.
I don't get like why there should be why people are unhappy in the locker room if you're winning, you're about to go on a playoff run. You guys are there to win the division. I feel like there should be more unity.
Let me tell you what it is. Tomlin lost the locker room. He waited too long to get rid of Matt Canada, and that frustration is for the past 2 years. Tomlin has lost the locker room. Mike Tomlin has lost the locker room. The locker room is lost. Can't control it. You see the nigga Deontay? Deontay started going crazy when he scored.
I wish it was like legal for you to just like. I wish it was just like legal for you to just slap somebody up. Yeah, we win it. We win again. We here. Like I don't know, man. I mean, yes, I can see that, but for Tomlin to lose a locker room is crazy to me. That's super crazy.
It was voted on by the players. He's like the one coach that they would want to play for.
Everybody want to play for. So that's crazy for me for Tomlin to lose a locker room. And Tomlin probably did something he didn't even want to do.
Draft Kenny Pickett.
No, fire Canada.
I'm joking.
He didn't want to fire Canada. The way he talked about it, he didn't want to do that. But it was just like, bro, he still did it.
That he did it too late, Joey. They know everybody know that's something he didn't want to do. He did it too late, and they're like, "Yo, see what the hell's happening? You're not trying to fix the problem. We cannot trust you anymore."
Tell me why it was too late.
Why it was too late? Because he should have fired him before the season started.
No, tell me what is going to be why? What's the difference of firing him in the beginning of the season and when he?
No, they should never come in the season with him being their coordinator.
I'm just saying. Tell me, like, what would have been the difference?
That you don't keep somebody that's not working around.
All right, so if
for instance, Joey, we all knew Bob should have been fired after year 1.
Yeah,
we were demoralized.
That's different, though. He was a head coach. So if we had an offensive coordinator that sucked, and it was like, bro, this man's not calling the right plays. And if we fire him halfway through the season and we're saying he is the problem, and then the next 2 games, y'all still don't score as many points?
Okay, maybe it's like, damn, maybe we suck. It's like when we play 2K.
That's why I'm like, how can y'all really? That's why I'm like, how can you really blame? Because and this is what I'm thinking. Like Tomlin is probably a really good coach because he's probably like, I don't want to fire this guy because it's probably not him. And we looking at it now. Now he's fired. In hindsight, he's like, maybe it wasn't just Canada. Right? So
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't just Canada was 80% of it, but 20% is attention to detail. I'm watching the game and how many routes people are running in the same spot as one another. It's crazy. The example, when the play that Kenny got hurt, that's his own damn fault. They run a motion route to get Calvin Austin open. Wow. He don't look at Calvin Austin. Bro, I lost my mind, bro. Calvin Austin is wide open in the flat.
There's a lot of things about Kenny, bro. I can go in, man. His pocket presence is terrible. He just doesn't make the right decisions. I don't know what people saw him at Pitt. Everybody thought he was great. I was like, man, play for Pitt. Like it's
ACC's trash.
Yeah, like like he's like, oh, we broke records at Pitt, bro. The last person to break records was Dan Marino, bro. I was like 80 something, bro. Like what are we talking about? Like it's I don't know. I think it's Kenny first that and the offense. Obviously, the offensive line. Your offensive line.
Our center is terrible.
Yeah, he looks confused every play I see him. Like I'm like, bro, like they're just bad, bro. I don't think it's. I think Tomlin made a move that he didn't want to do, and I think if Canada probably had better pieces, that offense will look better.
Play calling was also bad too. Yeah.
The play calling was bad, but think about it. If your personnel ain't what it's supposed to be,
so let's say the quarterback.
I'm gonna say personnel because I'm still blaming some of the offensive line. Because the running backs, the receivers, fine. Tight end, fine. Quarterback, offensive line. If a quarterback, offensive line don't work, bro, your offense sucks. That's pretty much it.
That's facts.
So with Matt Canada, it's like, bro, like I don't got nothing here. We draft Kenny in the first round for what? Like what y'all got me working with? Like y'all brought me here to get fired. That's why I'm looking at it.
They set him up.
Yeah, like that's how I'm looking at it. Like you brought me here to get fired. Y'all didn't give me the guy I wanted. Y'all didn't give me the offensive line that I needed. So I got the running back, I got the receivers, but they can't throw themselves the ball.
This is why I always said the Steelers fucked up. Because in a draft where all the quarterbacks are ass, you don't draft a quarterback in the first round.
That was the dumbest decision I ever seen.
And I guarantee if he didn't go to fucking Pitt, he wouldn't have got drafted by us. It's because he went to fucking Pitt. It's why they drafted him. They're like, oh, we got to get the guy in our own backyard because if he goes somewhere else involved, they're like, how do you guys see him? Because he was in your own backyard.
They did it with James. They did it with James Conner. They do it a lot of people in the area, man. I mean, Steelers just like to keep it within. But they typically draft well, but they drafted terrible that season. They drafted well this last year though. Those guys are performing.
Like I'm looking at this right now.
Damn, it's already 8:15.
Instead of drafting Kenny Pickett, we could have got Trent McDuffie.
And then you could have paired him up with Joey Porter Jr. Oh my!
Could have got Tyler Linderbaum. The center that we needed.
Nope.
Now he play for the Ravens now?
Yes, and he's going to be an All-Pro maybe this year.
He's balling. He's lit.
He might be an All-Pro. So, maybe All-Pro 2 this year, but hopefully one.
Crazy.
So mistake. So, like, that was a huge mistake. Like,
biggest mistake was letting the Ravens get Kyle Hamilton at 14.
I don't think anybody cares about Kyle Hamilton, but...
Okay.
I feel like you're the only one that talk about him like this, but I don't hear anybody talking about him.
He had a really good year.
People are talking about him, Jeff.
I mean, he has a good people. I think the Ravens media is talking about him, but when I hear a lot of ESPN, the bigger guys talks, and even just during the games,
I know Wayne
don't
hates
really
it,
hear
PFF,
his name as much.
PFF's big, so Wayne hates PFF though.
Yeah, but PFF they don't be talking; they be writing.
All right, man. Let's talk about who our MVPs of this year. Who you guys have as your MVP this year? State your case. Why this guy is MVP? If you had to present this to a jury, just tell us why Lamar Jackson is MVP of the league.
He probably is not the favorite right now. He's still like in that, but I mean, I can still say Lamar. Lamar. Still playing well. He's taking care of the ball. I mean, he's fumbling a little bit more than usual, but the only reason why I don't think he's considered a favorite, I'm just being a little biased because of how he's been playing, is because of his stats. I'm going off stats alone, and play as of late. My top two would probably be.
No, just one, and tell me why. Don't no top two, no top new one.
That's tough. Is it? I mean, it's gonna be Brock Purdy. I think he earned it.
Y'all hungry?
I think he earned it last night with the performance he made. Um, he balled out, and he's had multiple games where he's thrown like 300 plus yards with either 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, or 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's only 3 touchdowns shy of the passing touchdown leader, which is the Dak. He has the same amount of interceptions. So they're playing well. Their stats are actually kind of similar if you look at it.
Who?
Dak and Brock Purdy. Dak just has like 3 more touchdowns and like 100 or 200 more yards.
So it's not the same.
I mean, similar is what I said. I didn't say same. I said similar. I don't know. I don't know. Brock's my favorite right now. Purdy. He's playing very well. I know he has a good team, so that plays a part. But so does the good team for Jalen Hurts plays a part. So does the good team for Dak plays a part. Even though Dak's balling, so does Lamar Jackson's good team plays a part. Every MVP has a good team, in my eyes. That's why they're MVP.
Smooth. Who is your MVP and why?
I wonder why Jared.
I'm not gonna go with a obvious one like you got the one two. Are in the MVP race. I'm gonna go with somebody who kind of just shows up every week, been playing well, got the stats to prove it. Christian McCaffrey, he's been balling. On pace, he's about to have 1,000 already. Probably on pace to get it 23 touchdowns by the end of the year. I think he's been playing very, very well. Kind of like the X factor of that offense. Big reason as to why Brock Purdy's playing so well. But I just think, like I said, his stats alone, his numbers are up there. He's easily the best running back in the NFL right now. I don't want to obviously pick a quarterback. You got Jalen Hurts, you got Lamar Jackson, the all playing well. But for me, it'll be Christian McCaffrey. A lot of these running backs in these other positions don't get noticed or don't get a lot of credit when it comes to MVP awards. So,
Joey, who is your MVP?
Hottest quarterback in the NFL right now, Dak Prescott.
Why?
I mean, man is on a streak. He's on a streak. He's playing well. He keeping his promise. He says he's going to no double-digit interceptions. He has one of the lowest interception rates out of the quarterback MVP candidates, and he's balling, man. He's balling. He's winning games. He hasn't played. He hasn't beaten some of the top teams that he's played, but he's played well against them. So, I mean, as long as he continues to play the way he is, he's about to win MVP. And I think as of right now, he is the favorite. I know there's a lot of different other places that have odds and everything, but when you add all the odds up together, he is the favorite over Brock Purdy.
All right, man. Me, the MVP of the league. We got to stop giving it to these quarterbacks, man. There's
That's
one
what
true
we're going
MVP. And it goes to somebody in white and teal. The best receiver in the league, Mr. 2K when he does reach it, already has 12 touchdowns with about 5 weeks left. 4 weeks, 5 weeks left.
5 weeks. Possibility
that this guy can end up with 2K and 20 touchdowns. And when he's there, he has 12 touchdowns right now. You know? And when he's on, he's on. They win because of this guy. If he's not there, they don't win. He is the reason a guy went from this guy, it might be a bust, to damn, we should throw this guy in MVP talks. He can do anything. He can go inside, outside. He can even run the ball if needed to. Tyreek Hill is the MVP of this league. And it's damn shame that we keep giving to these quarterbacks because he's the reason why the Dolphins win and why the Dolphins lose. Couple games, he catching more touchdowns. It might be the Eagles. It might be the Chiefs. But yeah, I feel like there's been no quarterback.
The reason I can't give it to Tyreek though, and it's because he has some key about 3 weeks in a row. Key drops. And I think when he played the better secondary, it got the best of him.
Now, so what quarterback can you say that hasn't happened to?
Dak.
Dak stunk the first 3 weeks of the season.
Dak stunk the first 3 weeks of the season?
Stunk.
Okay. So they're in the same boat.
Well, I would say stunk.
I would say stunk. The
first 2 games of the season, because the defense went crazy, lost to the Cardinals, and he stunk versus San Francisco.
A lot of people stink against San Francisco.
All the other quarterbacks have had stinkers, so that's why you give it to the receiver.
I don't know, man. You talk about Tyreek Hill. Kansas City, good defense, shut them down. Play New England, second game of the week, second week of the season, shut them down. Play Buffalo, shut them down. I'm saying they shut them down. If you're an MVP candidate, you're somebody I game plan against. So if I game plan against you and I shut you down, then do that. So I
8 for 62 is shut down.
8 for 62.
Yeah.
8 receptions for 62 for Tyreek Hill.
Wayne.
That's not
trash.
good for him.
What about 3 for 58?
That's trash too.
Did you see how many targets he got though? That's what you're not looking at. Look at the targets he was receiving and how many drops he had. Because there was a moment Tyreek Hill was dropping key touchdown passes in his hand. You know?
Game started.
You said name one?
He only had 5 versus the 5 targets versus the Bills.
The Bills?
Mm-hmm.
He was shut down.
Started already.
He was shut down, bro. Like I watched those games. Like Tyreek Hill was shut down. He was out of the question. And those are the games that were saying Waddle has to be a factor for them to win that game. And when you look at those games he didn't really play that well. Except Philly. Philly had crazy amount of receptions, but he also had some targets, and he could have probably caught another touchdown, which he dropped.
And he dropped a walking touchdown. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, and those games we lost. You're right. If he doesn't play well, we lose. I mean, and that calls for MVP consideration. Obviously, if he doesn't play well, we lose. But he does have those stinker games too, and it's just kind of. But then also, you still got a guy that got to give him the ball. So that's why it's hard for me to give it to a receiver. Now, a running back, Christian McCaffrey, I don't hate that.
I was going to say C-Mac and then DL took him, so I was like, God damn, I got to be creative now. So, I didn't want to give it to a quarterback.
Touchdowns.
How many touchdowns?
He got 16 total touchdowns. He's probably going to get 1,500 yards by the end of the year.
CMC?
Like 930 or 970 right now.
Now, he got 1,000 rushing yards.
He has 1,000.
He got 1,000.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be
He's him, man. He's always.
They're not going to give it to him because they're going to keep giving Brock Purdy love.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, same people.
Okay.
Same, no different.
Same.
We've been on for a minute.
All right, man. Damn, tells you complain about potting, nigga.
Yeah, we've been on for almost 2 hours. What?
We've been on for an hour 30 minutes, man. You be all right.
I was on at 6:30.
We didn't start till like 7, bro.
An hour 30 minutes. All right, man. And the last thing, because Chubbs just has to go do something.
I'm hungry.
You're hangry. All right. House Divided Players of the Week. Give me your House Divided Players of the Week, fellas.
Week's not over, but offensive Brock Purdy, man.
That's who you gave it to?
You're going to give it to Brock Purdy for that
game? Yes.
Player of the Week. That's actually a good pick.
No, bro.
Yeah, 4 tutties.
Did y'all watch the game?
Bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, 4 tutties.
This is crazy, bro.
He had 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interception.
Brock Purdy's a yak merchant, bro. Please stop.
Bro.
Y'all gonna stop.
If y'all don't give that game to Debo, bro, what are y'all talking about?
Nah, you're right. Debo had 2 touchdowns and a rushing.
He had 3 touchdowns.
I said Debo 2 receiving and a rushing.
3. Just say 3. Don't even separate them. Get out of here. I think I said Brock Purdy. It's crazy.
Joey, who's your
very efficient though?
Shut your ass up, bro.
He's very efficient. He is very efficient.
Shut your ass up.
I mean, my offensive player of the week is Tyreek for me though. He was just unstoppable. You just couldn't stop him, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter what he did. He was always open. Nobody could guard him. So I don't know why Washington played man. I don't know why.
I saw that shit too.
I don't know why.
Why Jordan Rivera still got a job today? Like, what is going on?
Bruh. They played man. They played man, and the one safety over the top is over the top on A-Chain. Why? Why? He's on the other side of the why. It makes no sense. You got Tyreek Hill, the man has the most yards, more time. I can get it. But I'm going Tyreek Hill, man. I'm going Tyreek Hill for offensive.
All right, we just want to do everybody do offense right now.
Yeah, defense. I know my defense is.
I gotta go with the guy who averaged 22 yards a catch.
DK Metcalf. Okay, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. For me, offensively, go with the guy that kicked our ass all day long. Second off, future Hall of Famer, Jordan Love, 3 tutties. Pretty flawless game. Almost 300 yards in total of passing yards. Future Hall of Famer. That guy gets it done, man. Gotta go with Jordan Love.
Sure.
Defense.
Can you go first, Chubbs?
I'm not doing defense first.
All right. Well, I'll do for defense. I got Micah Parsons, bro. I don't know if y'all watched that game.
That was mine. Yeah.
Bro, he was going crazy. You could not stop him at all. Even though they did give up a lot of points, but his presence on the field was felt, bro. And he was giving Geno help. Even though Geno was throwing that thing, man, but Geno was on his back foot almost every single play, man. So I'm gonna give it to Michael, man.
Gio, got anybody on defense? All right. I got Derek Stingley.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Derek
yeah,
Stingley was going crazy. 4 pass deflections, 2 interceptions. 1 interception was crazy because I thought Cortland Sutton about to bomb that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
And he caught that. I was like, hey, yo, man. D'Amico Ryan.
That was a good game.
That was a fire game. Shout out to Russ, 3 interceptions. Not back. He is not back, boy.
Oh man,
D'Amico Ryans did what I thought he would do, which is help unlock Derek Stingley, because whatever Lovie Smith had him playing was not it. So Derek Stingley in the last 3 weeks, 4 interceptions. He's been balling his ass off. That's why the Texans are a real team. I also want to shout out honorable mention Will Anderson too. He had 2 tackles for loss. They just stuck this yesterday as well. All right, man. That is all that we have for this episode.
Wait. Who we got winning today? We already said it?
We got. I mean,
Jaguars. Well, we already
Jaguars.
said
Everybody
that.
going Jaguars?
Said that.
Yeah,
I didn't know we said it.
The Jags, man. Ain't no Joe Burrow out there. They gotta start flexing these shits, bro. I'm sorry. They gotta start telling them Thursday, bro.
Like that.
They gotta tell them like Thursday, like Wednesday, like, hey, yo, all right, y'all playing on Sunday, bro. Like y'all playing on Sunday, bro. Ain't nobody watching this shit on prime time, bro. It's crazy.
I'm dead.
All right, man. Till next time, man. My name is Wayne. We'll holla. We'll see you guys.